Now we will learn how to set up your school. So you got your portals, you got your instance, now you want to set up the school. Okay, and you don't know where to go. Okay, so the first step is always just scroll up to the down, ERP setting. Okay, the first one is general setting. So here you need to fill up this form. It's a kind of setting thing. If you are not able to see your logo, just add the logo. Your logo size must be 200 into 200, less than, between the 150 to 150 and 200 cross 200. That is the preferable size. Okay, and make sure that logo will be square for the perfect print design. And yeah, you are not able to change these two logos because you are owning the license. And yeah, we provide you the license, so that demonstrate like you are from which company you are taking the license. Yeah. Okay, so you need to enter the school name, school code, address, phone. Okay, the website display name if you opted the website. So when you access the website like this. Okay, so you see here, school name, this is the school name, display name, and this is the tagline. Okay, the same, these two things. And you can see the name and the plan you opted. The students limit obviously that comes with the plan, and if you choose the customizer plan, then you will take here, and you are not able to enter more than this student limit in your ERP. Okay, the active session is the current session that you have to set. Okay, so I will give you the difference. This is the session that is the permanently fixed in the ERP. Okay, the ERP will work for everyone, like for the students, mobile application, everyone will work on this session. Okay, and this is the temporary session. Okay, you can change this session for your login. Other teacher will see only that active session. You can temporarily change the session for your account. Okay, but for the ERP, this is the fixed one. Okay, the attendance type always the device, because we are taking the single attendance for a single class on a daily basis, not like for every period. Okay, and make sure if you change the attendance to period wise, so you will not able to make it day wise, the reports will distort. Okay, your preferred language, RTL is right to left, just like some language using the RTL text mode like Arabic and some other languages. So make sure it will be disabled. Okay, the date format, the preferable is always DMY. Okay, the time zone, as we are in India, so that's the GMT plus 5:30. Okay, active currency, you can choose the INR. The symbol you can put here RS or the rupee symbol. Okay, the student admission number auto generation, that means if you don't want to add the students manually, the admission number, yeah, the admission number will be the unique one always, so you can make it enable. The prefix is the first that will come before the admission number. Okay, the admission number digit and starts from, so the admission number for the first student will be like AI 100, for another one is like AI 101. Okay, so the admission number will look like this. If you make it disable, so you are able to enter manually. Same for the staff ID. Okay, the fees received on demand is if you want to generate, like whenever you take fee, the fee receipt will be generated. If you want to generate on demand, okay, like later on, so you make it enable. Otherwise no one will make the, I mean, generate the fees receipt later on. Okay, for any collective fees, that will be only that is automatically generated when the fees is collected. Okay, the due date, you can skip this part. Okay, because we have other provisions for the previous session fees collection. The fees collection order due date, that is already covered in the fees collection, so you can check this thing. Okay, the academic setting, the teacher restriction mode, that is the teachers can see only the classes and subject that are assigned to that teacher. If you make it disabled, so that teachers can see all the classes, all the subjects. Disabled students record means the students that you disabled on a temporary basis. Okay, so you can see that students in the reports or in the attendance in the assigned examinations and everywhere. Okay, and you make it enable, then you are able to see. If you disable, then you will not see the students anywhere. Okay, and this is the URL, you can't change this one. Exam result type is the grade and pass fail that you want to show on the report card, like you want to show the report or you want to show the pass and fail status. Okay, the online exam, this is for the application. Okay, and we prefer the native always. And yeah, the next one is security view. Just make it disable. If you make it enable, so students may face some problem, like they don't know if they switch off the exam, if they change the tab, then their exam will automatically close, because that's a security reason. So we just make it disable. Online admission form, that will come with the website. If you choose the website, then you will get their online admission form. You can make it disable and enable. Okay, same for the online admission payment, the URL for the online admission. Okay, that will show on the website. The live class attendance, that is the enabled. Okay, it will work only the Zoom. If you integrated the Zoom and you make it enable, so the attendance will be marked automatically, yeah, during the live class. Okay, the login permission, if the students are disabled, so you want them to log in or not. If not, then they will not log in. If yes, then they can log in the mobile application, but they can't see the latest data. They can see the old data only, old one. Okay, students log in on multiple device. That means students can log in, I mean multiple, on the multiple device. Same student ID will work. If yes, then it will work. If no, then only the one ID at a time, I mean on the single device at a time, student can log in. Okay, and for this too, just make it always enable. Server key, never change. Don't I mean don't look at this field. Just ignore this one. Close your eyes whenever you come on this field. Okay, the chat setting means like student can initiate the chat with the staff or not. If yes, they can initiate. Otherwise, they can only reply in the groups, in that group that are they are allowed. Okay, theme, you can change the primary and secondary color. You can see that this color is the primary and the this color is the secondary color. You can change accordingly. Okay, so after setting the general setting, your next step will be always I mean the fees, multi-fees book. There is a separate video for that in the fees collection. You can check that one. Holiday calendar, you can set the holiday calendar for your school. Okay, and on that date, attendance will be marked as a holiday automatically. Okay, student doc folder, you just create a document folder for the students, just like here we created the mark sheet, uh, practical assignments, and you can create like this the Aadhaar card, PAN card, any other document like SLC of previous school. So you can collect these documents from the students. Okay, you just have to create the folders. Shortcut keys, you can check. Okay, custom field, if you want to add the custom fee on the online admission form, you can add. Okay, so there is a separate video for it also. In the student admission, you will get these things done there. I mean you will understand the things. Okay, and role permission is the that you will set for the your staff, like for your teachers, what permission you will set. Okay, so just click on the assign permission. Yeah, make sure don't change the name. Okay, we are giving the edit permission, but we recommend don't change the names. Okay, so for, and you can assign, create your own role also. You see these roles we created. So for example, for the teacher, just click on assign. So there is a CRUD operation, like for the student information, what teacher can do. Teacher can see students. Teacher can add the student timeline, delete the timeline, disable the, can see the disabled region of the students. So these are the permissions that you can set for a complete system. Okay, the role wise. So here you can authorize the access. Okay, so yeah, all these settings just don't change because these are the system settings, so we don't recommend you to change this all settings. Okay, so after doing the ERP setting, just move to the HR, human resource. Okay, so check the human resource video where you will understand how to work with the staff, how to assign their payrolls and these things. Okay, when you done this thing, then just go to the academy structure, create your academy structure, just check the academy structure video. Then the fees management, upload, complete your fees structure, and the lastly the student management. Okay, so these are the steps, and when you're done with this, then you can do other activities like the reception desk. You can create, I mean set up your reception desk here. where you can add the purposes, complaint types, resource, reference. These things you can work, okay, for the reception desk. So when you've done all these things, then there will be a secondary options like you can follow the exam management, okay, the class lesson planning, communication, where you can add the circular notices, email to the students, okay, the homework, okay, the transport, inventory. So these are the secondary things. So basic thing that will cover how to set up your school. So these are the basic things.